Hello,
Hello.
hi everyone. This is Dave and Roxanne.
We are at day two of our online
Online
business
Business Convention in San
in
Diego,
San Diego,
USA.
USA. We're looking spiffy today because we're going up the stage, but we wanted to share with you some of our takeaways. We're just on lunch right now. From the morning, excitement, energy, fired up. This is what we live for, breathe for. We love going to trainings because it's not about training. It's about transformation. When you go to events like this, you think you're training. You think it's just a training, but you're transforming your mindset, your perspective, and how you look at your life, and obviously your business, right?
Yeah, it's amazing because you've seen like different kinds of people, backgrounds, and they're getting like results. It's just amazing because their stories are very inspiring. People from the different culture, different ages, different walk of life, right?
One of the speakers was from India, and he's one of the kind of a top-ranking business owner, and he was sharing that he has a business partner that's visibly blind, zero visibility, but starting to do well in the business. How is that possible? Because he said his visibility was, he might be blind, but his vision for his future is big. So he was saying, if this person can do it, what's stopping you so you can do it, right? So, you know, I love those types of stories because you think that you have a lot of struggles in your life why you can't achieve anything, but when you see someone else that has less resources than you, like sight, like you can't see, right? And so all your complaints disappear. You say, man, if this person can do it without being able to see, just the vision of what he can do, for his life and his family, and it gives you this inspiration, this human, human, just inspirational capacity and energy to be able for you to do it, right?
Yeah, the other lady cannot walk, right? The other person cannot walk, but because of their bigger dreams, right? They're achieving their dreams, right? And it's inspiring. And another couple that talk about Jill and Garrett, they talk about remember why you're here, right? They almost gave up. They have three kids, right?
Yeah,
Three kids.
they were they're starting to do well in the business when they start, but they got to a point where they hit a slump, they hit a wall, then they called the mentor. They said, you know what, maybe this is not for us, right? And then the mentor said, very simply, don't focus on the wall, focus and remember why you have started. And Roxanne was saying they showed their three kids, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it's just amazing because um, Julie mentioned that if it's not working, they look at their lives. If it's not working, do something different, right? They look at their lives because the guy was in the Navy, right? The wife has been working
As a server.
as a server, right? So he doesn't want to be not be a dad for their kids, and the mom is like also like busy with work as well, like juggling between kids, right, and
Yeah.
work. They really like look at their lives and say, okay, what do we really want? Why are we doing this, right? And now 6 years later, 7 years later, they are having the life that they want. 2 months for they lived in Canada, but for 2 months they were in the Europe, travel a lot, and they can do that. And of course, treat their parents, treat their families, and they can do that because they
And
sacrifice.
they didn't quit. So, Simon Sinek wrote a book called Start With Why, because if you're struggling, always go back to your why,
Yeah.
because if your why is strong enough, if it will put a tear in your eye or a smile on your face, right? The how and the what does not matter because you will find a way, right? That's why always tap back into your why. It has to put a tear in your eyes, a smile on your face, because when you're emotional about it, right, it will create motion. It will create motion, right? And in events like this, it will make you emotional because people from all walks of life, right? You know, if we cut us all open, right, we're all gonna bleed, right?
Yeah.
But the difference with the people that become successful is the people has the heart of a champion, which means simply they did not quit when the going got tough. So if you're watching this, maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're going through something, right? When the going gets tough, do not quit. Go back to your why and say, this is why I started, right? Don't focus on the wall, focus on your why, right? When you focus on your why, it doesn't matter how big your wall is, how hard it is, you're gonna crush through that wall because the what and the how does not matter, right? That's the key here.
Yeah, another speaker was Rowan. She's very inspiring because she's a single mom, grade 12 high school
Education.
diploma, and immigrant from Lebanon.
Yeah.
And she made it. She's making six figures and online, and she was able to succeed in this business because of her two children, right? Two kids, and you know,
And last year she went through a big wall as well.
separation.
She went on separation, she went on divorce, and she went on a stop in her business again. She went back to her why, her kids. And when she went back to her why, she broke through that wall. She broke through that wall. So again, have your why in front of you all the time. Roxanne and I, we made it in the world of entrepreneurship because we always go back to Roxanne's why, which is to retire her parents. We failed in 24 businesses. Imagine 24. Fail in one is bad, two is really bad, three is even worse, fourth is worse than worse, right? But we kept going because of the why. We've announced the why to her mom 16 years later. You know, Roxanne was able to retire her mom 5 years early. At the age of 60, she was supposed to retire at the age of 55. Now she's enjoying traveling with us. She was here with us in San Diego for 3 days with her son, and now he's spending time with his grandkids, going back to her mom here in Vegas. So because we went back to our why over and over and over and over. Is it going to be perfect? No. Is there going to be sleepless nights? Yes. Is it going to be hard? Yes. But let me tell you, is it going to be worth it? 1,000% worth it, right? 1,000% worth it. So you've got to go back to your why. Comment why if you're ready to fight for your dreams and your why to go all in. Just comment why in the chat. Why? And share with us what's your why. Why are you doing business? Why are you, getting up in the morning, doing entrepreneurship, right?
You make me cry about my why. Like always ask yourself, why are you, why do you have that big dreams in your heart, right? Whatever that is, right? Because we always believe that, God will not give you that big dream in your heart if He's not going to give you all the resources that you need. So, go for it. Don't be afraid, to take action because, only you and God can know the dreams that He puts in your heart, right? But if you don't do anything about it, you don't want to settle, and live life without the abundance that God has meant for you. That He wants you to be abundantly prosperous so that you can give glory to Him, right? You can bless more people, you can help more people.
So again, comment your why in the chat because we want to cheer for you. We want to, give you a high five. You can do it too.
Hi, Patricia. Thank you. Hi, Rubelin. Why? Yes. Awesome.
It's amazing because we talked about we fail in 24 businesses, but we never really talk about the details of that. We've been to so many business conventions like this, struggling, just barely making it, right? Going on our last dime, right? Going to yet another convention, going home, no results, struggling, buried in debt, right? But what kept us going was our why. Right? So a lot of people I know that are here at the convention, they may be at their last dime, they may be struggling, right? But let me tell you, you might think nothing is happening, something is happening, right? You are transforming, that's what's happening to you. You just have to take action. Keep taking action. Going back to your why and never quit, right? See, because if you quit, you've wasted all that transformation, all that investment of time in your growth, in your personal development. So we're excited. We're fired up. So, all right.
Yeah, we're excited and we're glad to meet these amazing people in this convention. Over 5,000 people, and I think 2,000 from our online community here. Because of course there are offline business owners, and we're coming from the online family here. So
And here are some of the people. Here are some of the people over here.
hello, hello,
Yeah.
hello. It's amazing. All right.
God bless everybody.
Thank you. God bless. Bye.